Hi everyone, welcome to On the Other Hand. I'm Ariane Zurcher, and today I'm just going to be stitching. I'm working on my the linen project that I started. My friend Pauly, who is an artist and does beautiful hand painted fabrics that she then makes into abstract pieces of art and quilts. She sent me some of this of her linen that she had hand painted, and I've been working on it. It was actually a long piece that I cut in half, and the idea was that I was going to add the other half to the bottom or the top. I haven't quite figured that out, but I'm working away on the one piece that I've got, and I thought I would just bring you along. So hang out with me, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Don't forget to click on that like button. It's a thumbs up. That helps me with the YouTube algorithms, and I love talking to you, so leave me comments in the comment section and let's stitch together. Thought I'd show you what I'm doing here. I started to work on the this section here. And I videotaped this part where I couched this, and then I did the other side and I filled in here. And then I added some roving and some sari silk that I ruched, and more roving. And I'm really liking how this is looking. So now I'm working on this section because I feel like I've got this. There might be a little more things I'm going to do here. I did add some roving here and here and here, and added some stitching over here. But this area I really am now concentrating on. So right now I'm doing a little peony silk, and I cut a sort of shape, roundish shape, and then I did a basting stitch around it with, here it is. With this, which is like a red, it's looking brown in this light, but it's actually red silk, and it's a very fine, it's got red and black in it. Anyway, and now I ruched it and stuck the little ruched part down here, and now I'm just kind of stitching this little shape down. I'm going to do something around it, not sure what. And I also have this bit of cork that I'm thinking of adding here. I'm not sure. I did some roving here and here, as well as here. And then I did a purl stitch here with this thread, Ariane, the painter's thread. So I'm just going to I've got some silk and chenille. I might do something with that. I've got a little of this. I thought I might, I don't know. We'll see. One step at a time. But right now I'm just stitching this down very organically. I'm not futzing with it. I'm not making it into a circle. It wasn't a circle to begin with. I want it to kind of poof up a little bit, so I'm actually gonna just kind of pull it and push it down a little bit here as I stitch it down to the linen below. And then I'll add some sort of stitching around. What's cool about this thread is it's really matching this peony silk, because it's got red with black, and so does this peony. So you get a little glimpse of both. As I said, I want this to be pushing out, you know, I want it to be very much three-dimensional. I think that's it. So it kind of poofs out here, and that's fine. Let me see if I can pull it a little and then push this down a little. And let's see how that is. So I kind of like that. I'm gonna go in here and I think I'm gonna pull it a little. I'd like it to be a little bit bunched here. Yeah, I like that. And I think I'm gonna do the same over here. So I'm sliding my needle. That's not gonna work. I'm trying to slide my needle into this fold without grabbing anything else. So I want it to kind of pucker right there. And okay, so it's good. I like that. Now I think I'll do something in stitching around this edge. I think I'll use this to do something around the edge here. Oh, and I wanted to show you, I did a Spanish knotted feather stitch. It's one of my favorite stitches in a painter's thread, soft cotton. And okay, so I've threaded this up on a chenille, and I think I'm gonna do a crested chain. I haven't done a crested chain, I don't think. I love the crested chain. It gives kind of that lacy effect, which is so pretty. And the crested chain, in my opinion, looks really nice when it's done small. That's how I like it best. So pretty close together. The thing about a crested chain, when you're going around a round shape, you want to keep the little spokes, to emanate out from center so they're not slanting. So here, it's going to go right here. So it gives it a little fun shine to it. This color is reading really red in the video, but it's actually a magenta. And this is reading pretty true to color, I think. cool. I like it. All right, so I added, so I did my crested chain, right? And then I did some little knots, and I added, I did some bouillons and then some beading here, and little French knots here, some drizzle stitch. And I think I'm going to do, I've got this threaded up. It's from the Texture Selection Stuff Francis 37. I sort of like this purpley, pinky, magenta kind of colorway along some of this red. So I think I'm going to do something in here. I'm not really sure what. But I might do, I mean, one thing I could do is I could do some chain stitches around and then cover them with this. This is some wool roving I put in here, and then I decided to take it out. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put some, and I think I'll do it in a color like this so that it kind of blends in. Or maybe I'll do this one. This is this sashiko thread, cotton thread. I'll cut off a length of that and get my chenille needle. See if I can even get this threaded. The thing about this thread is it's plied, so it's a little harder to thread it on an 18 chenille. That's just why fight this when I don't have to. I'll put my little knot in here. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a couple of just some irregular looking roundish shapes. I'm working on this area here. I've used two different sizes of Stuff Francis, this colorway 35, in a 5 and in an 8 weight. And I've done a whole series of wrapped, you know, where you do a chain stitch underneath. I showed this, I'll show the video in the upper right corner. In the upper right corner here, you'll see a little round circle with an eye in it. If you click on that, it'll show this video for organic shapes and how I did that. And then I did some bouillon circles and some cast on bouillon circles and some bouillon tendrils. And then I played with a ribbon, kind of looping it and twisting it with, I'd say varied results. I'm not sure about that, but you know, I'm going to leave it. Then I did a loop stitch here. I'll put the video for the loop stitch up in the upper right corner as well. And then I ruched. This is a painter's thread. And you can ruche it. It's, let's see, what does it look like? Well, I can't find the one I used, but it comes like this, and you can take a thread just like you would the ribbon floss, and you can pull it like this. Now I found that if you pull the metallic, there's a couple metallic strands in there, that actually works better because the metallic doesn't do as nicely bunched up, so it's better to have that be the thread that you pull, and you ruche it and it looks kind of like that. So that's what I did with this. And now I'm just coming in with it's a variegated Steph Francis Pearl 8, number 6. And I'm just doing some French knots to kind of tack it down. Pretty random, you know. I'm not thinking about any of this too much. And I'll pull away as soon as I've finished tacking this down, so you can kind of get a view of the whole piece. And my thought was that I was going to add to this piece. I don't know now. And then I had an idea of doing some smaller ones, you know, like kind of 6x6 little squares. You know, all these ideas are kind of like, I get these ideas and then I think, oh, that's a great idea. And then I start doing it and I think, oh, that's a terrible idea. So we'll see. I have another piece of this. This is my friend Pat Pauly, who paints fabric, and she just does such a gorgeous job. And this was a piece of linen that she had, and she sent it to me. And it was actually twice this long, and I cut it in half. And I was thinking I would stitch the other length to the bottom or top of this one. But I haven't really figured that out yet, and I've got a couple other projects I've got to get to. So I don't know, we'll see. But this is coming along nicely, and I quite like what's happening here. So let me just pull back and show you. So there we are, right? So I've got this kind of whoosh here. This area obviously needs more stitching, as does this. This is the area that I've just been working on recently. And then I've got this area. So I've sort of got three areas that are sort of three sections, right? So this is the section I still have to work on. And let's see if I can find that other piece. I don't know where the other piece is. It's in here somewhere. Everything's a mess. Might be no. Okay. So yeah. So there it is. And yeah, I just have to keep going, you know. I'm gonna keep going with this area. I'm not sure about this guy. We'll see. I hope you found this interesting and fun to watch, and yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and until next time, let's just keep stitching together.